Hey, thrill seekers, ready to get your spine tingled? Today, I'm taking you on a chilling journey to explore some of the most haunted places on Earth. We're talking eerie histories, spine-tingling legends, and ghostly apparitions that have left visitors questioning their sanity. Are you brave enough to come along? Let's dive in. First up, the Tower of London. This fortress has a history of ghost sightings that dates back centuries. Picture this: the headless apparition of Anne Boleyn wandering the halls, or the eerie presence of the yeoman warders. Visitors have reported feeling watched and hearing unexplained noises. Can you imagine the chill running down your spine as you walk through those ancient corridors? Next, we descend into the depths of the Paris catacombs. Beneath the bustling city lies a labyrinthine network of tunnels and chambers. It's said that the spirits of those buried there still linger, trapped in a world of darkness and despair. The air is thick with history and foreboding, making even the bravest souls feel uneasy. Now let's head to the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. This antebellum mansion is a hotbed of paranormal activity. From the apparition of a former slave to the vengeful spirit of a murdered owner, the stories are as chilling as they come. Imagine being alone in a room and feeling a cold hand on your shoulder. Creepy, right? One of the most infamous haunted locations is Borley Rectory in England. Dubbed the most haunted house in the country, it has a storied history of ghostly encounters. The ghost of a monk, faint chanting, and the apparition of a woman in a brown dress who beckons visitors to follow her. What secrets was she trying to reveal? The mystery sends shivers down my spine. And then there's the Winchester Mystery House in California. Built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the Winchester rifle heir, this mansion is a maze of bizarre architecture, staircases leading to nowhere, doors opening into walls. It's said to be haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. Imagine Sarah, driven mad by grief and guilt, building this house to confuse and trap vengeful spirits. The place almost tells a story on its own. A common thread in all these locations is a sense of tragedy, of lives cut short, of unresolved conflicts. It's like the energy of those events has been imprinted on the environment, leaving behind a psychic residue we can still feel today. And it's this connection, this feeling of being part of something bigger, that draws us to these haunted places. So do you dare to enter? Do you have a ghost story of your own? Share it in the comments below. And if you're feeling brave, join me next time as I delve deeper into the world of paranormal investigations. Thanks for watching. Stay spooky, my friends.